Do not scroll away. Not now. Not after everything you have been praying through. Heaven slowed your steps for this moment. And you did not arrive here by accident. You were nudged and whispered to, gently warned in a way only your soul would recognize. I see you. Even now, as your heart beats faster and your spirit feels both curious and afraid. I know why you are here. And I know what you have been asking me in the quiet. You have been saying, God, show me. You have been saying, God, show me the truth, even if it hurts. You have been asking for clarity while fearing what clarity might reveal. I hear that prayer, and I do not ignore brave hearts. Type victory if you believe breakthrough is coming. There is something you feel but cannot yet name. And that feeling did not come from nowhere. Heaven is watching you wrestle between trust and doubt. The angels are speaking your name softly. Not in alarm, but in care. You sensed a shift. A silence. A change in energy you could not explain. You wondered if you were imagining it. But your spirit does not imagine truth. I do not bring revelation to wound you. I bring it to protect you. What is hidden never stays hidden forever. Because love does not survive in shadows. There is information moving toward you even now. And timing is holding it back for mercy. I am not rushing you because your heart needs to be ready. You are not weak for wanting to look away. You are human. And I honor your tenderness. But listen closely now. Because this moment matters. Your partner's secret is not meant to destroy you. It is meant to free you. It exists in plain sight. Closer than you think. Quieter than you expect. Online. Words were written that did not align with the promises spoken to you. Not everything you see is betrayal. But not everything hidden is innocent. I am teaching you discernment. Not suspicion. I am sharpening your vision. Not filling you with fear. You asked me to remove confusion. And confusion is leaving even if clarity feels heavy. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. You are not being punished with truth. You are being prepared for peace. Heaven does not expose without purpose. Angels do not whisper your name unless protection is near. I see the nights you cried without understanding why. I saw you blame yourself for distance you did not create. Release that burden now. Because it was never yours to carry. You did not imagine the emotional drift. You did not misread the silence. Your intuition was my quiet knock. I was asking you to pay attention gently, not panic loudly. There is a reason this message found you before you found the information. I wanted to hold you first. I wanted to remind you who you are before you read anything that could shake you. You are loved beyond what one human can offer. You are protected beyond what one relationship can threaten. Nothing revealed will remove my hand from your life. Nothing uncovered will cancel your future. In fact, what comes to light will redirect you toward something more honest. Heaven is not against your partner, but heaven is for your truth. Pray before you search, and breathe before you confront. Let wisdom lead, not emotion. I will not abandon you in the knowing. I will stand with you in every next step. This is not the end of your story. It is the end of uncertainty. You are being prepared for something big, something clean, something real. Stay with me, because the next message will bring comfort to what this one awakens. Do not walk this alone. Stay here a little longer. Do not rush away from this stillness. Your heart is opening, even if it feels sore. I am near to the brokenhearted, and you are not breaking. You are softening. What is soft can be reshaped. What is reshaped can be healed. I know you are afraid of what you might see. I also know you are more afraid of living without truth. That tension inside you is not weakness. It is courage forming quietly. I am not asking you to accuse. I am asking you to awaken. There is a difference. You have been loyal even when confused. You have been faithful even when unseen. I have counted every moment you chose love over fear. None of it was wasted. If something is revealed, it will not erase who you are. It will reveal who you are becoming. Light does not come to shame you. Light comes to guide your next step. I will give you peace before I give you answers. That is my way. So when you look with calm eyes. When you read with a grounded heart. When you speak slowly and honestly. You do not need to fight for truth. Truth defends itself. I am wrapping you in protection right now. Even if you cannot feel it. Even if tears are forming. Even if your chest feels tight. Breathe. I am holding what you cannot. Whatever you discover will not steal your joy permanently. It may shake you briefly, but shaking is not destruction. It is separation. What does not belong will fall away. What is real will remain. You are not losing love. You are losing illusion. And that makes room for something pure. Heaven is not silent about you. The angels are still speaking your name. Not in warning now, but in reassurance. You are safe to know. You are safe to grow. You are safe to choose yourself without guilt. I will give you strength for the conversation you fear. I will give you wisdom for the decisions ahead. I will give you rest after the storm of knowing passes. You will not be alone in the aftermath. I will stay. I always do. Let this message settle into you. Return to it when your hands shake. Return to it when your thoughts race. There is more comfort coming. There is more clarity ahead. Listen again when your spirit is ready. The next whisper will bring hope where fear tried to live. Before you close this, hear me once more. I am not revealing truth to leave you trembling. I am revealing truth to lead you home to yourself. You have been shrinking to keep peace. You have been quiet to avoid conflict. But silence has been costing you clarity. And I love you too much to let confusion be your shelter. You were never meant to survive on half answers. You were never meant to doubt your worth, to keep someone close. If something online unsettles you, pause before reacting. Let me steady your breath first. I am your anchor when emotions rise. I am your compass when directions blur. You do not need proof to be worthy of honesty. You do not need certainty to deserve respect. Whatever is uncovered will not define your value. It will simply reveal alignment or misalignment, and alignment can be restored or released with grace. I will not force you to leave. I will not force you to stay. I will guide you into wisdom, not pressure. Remember this. If a door closes, it is not rejection. It is protection reshaping your path. If a truth stings, it is not cruelty. It is medicine working quickly. I am gentle with your heart. Even when reality feels sharp, you will look back on this moment and see it clearly. You will say, that was the turning point. Not because you were broken, but because you chose awareness over avoidance. I am proud of your courage. Yes, even now. Yes, even before you act. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time for what is real. Stay rooted in love, not fear. Stay present, not panicked. I am covering you in peace that does not depend on answers. And I will walk with you through every answer that comes. This message was not meant to alarm you. It was meant to prepare you. You are stronger than you feel. You are wiser than you know. You are deeply, eternally loved. Rest in that tonight. And when you are ready, listen again. There is another whisper waiting. I am still here with you. I have not stepped away. Even if your screen grows dim, my presence does not. You may feel a pull to check, to search, to confirm what your heart suspects. If you do it slowly. Do it without self-betrayal. Do it knowing I am not afraid of what you might find. I already see it clearly. Nothing surprises me. Nothing overwhelms me. and nothing has the power to undo the future I have been shaping around you. You are not being lured into pain. You are being led into honesty. There is a difference. I will never rush revelation faster than your soul can hold it. That is why this message came first. To steady you. To remind you that you are not fragile glass. You are living clay, able to be reshaped without shattering. If disappointment rises, let it rise. Do not shame yourself for feeling. Tears are not failure. They are release. And release creates room for peace. You have been asking me for peace. Peace does not come from ignorance. It comes from alignment, from knowing where you stand, from standing where truth can reach you. I will guard your heart from bitterness. I will guard your words from regret. I will guard your future from repeating old patterns. This is not about catching someone. It is about catching yourself before you abandon your own needs again. I see how much love you give. I see how deeply you hope. And I promise you this. Love that honors truth will find you, whether through healing or through redirection. Nothing you face next will be wasted. Not one conversation. Not one realization. Not one tear. I am weaving even this uncertainty into strength. So rest your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Slow your breath. You are not alone in this moment. You never were. When you feel ready, return. Listen again. There is still comfort unfolding, and the next whisper will remind you of joy. Listen carefully now. There's a calm settling over you. Even if you cannot explain it yet, that calm is not denial. It is trust beginning to take root. I know you worry about what comes after knowing. I know you fear the silence that might follow truth, but I am already standing in your tomorrow, and you are not alone there. You will not be abandoned in the aftermath of honesty. You will not be left to interpret pain by yourself. I will speak through wisdom. I will speak through peace. I will speak through doors that open gently instead of slamming shut. What you are facing is not meant to harden you. It is meant to refine you. You are shedding what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. That can feel like loss, but it is also liberation. I am teaching you how to love without losing yourself, how to stay open without staying silent, how to trust without disappearing. This moment is holy, even if it feels uncomfortable. Growth often is. Do not rush to conclusions. Do not rush to blame. Sit with what is revealed. Let clarity settle before action rises. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be honest with yourself. That honesty is the doorway to peace. You are not behind in life. You are not failing in love. You are learning discernment, and discernment is a gift. I will protect your heart from unnecessary pain. I will also protect your future from repeated wounds. That is why I am close right now. That is why this message keeps unfolding. You are being watched over. You are being guided gently, not pushed. Heaven is attentive to your choices. The angels are near, steady and calm. They are not afraid for you. They are confident in what is being formed within you. You will look back and see this as the moment you stopped doubting yourself, the moment you chose clarity over comfort, the moment you trusted that you deserved truth. Hold that knowing close. Let it anchor you. And when you need reassurance again, come back and listen. There is still more light ahead, and more peace waiting for you to receive it. Stay with me just a little longer. You are not meant to carry this alone in your thoughts. Let me carry it with you. I know your mind wants certainty right now, but your soul needs reassurance first. Certainty will come in time. Peace comes now. You are safe in this pause. Nothing is chasing you. Nothing is collapsing behind you. Your life is not falling apart. It is rearranging gently. I am removing what weighs you down, not what holds you up. You may feel tired in a way sleep cannot fix. That is because your spirit has been working hard. Give yourself permission to rest. Rest does not mean ignoring truth. It means trusting that truth will still be there when you are stronger. I am strengthening you even now. Quietly, steadily, without drama. You do not need to announce your pain to be seen. I see it already. You do not need to explain your intuition to justify it. I placed it within you for a reason. You were designed to sense when something is misaligned. That does not make you suspicious. It makes you wise. You are learning to listen to yourself again. That is sacred work. I will help you respond, not react. I will help you speak without losing your gentleness. I will help you choose without fear deciding for you. Nothing ahead will require you to abandon your values. Nothing ahead will demand you betray your heart. If something must change, it will change with dignity. If something must heal, it will heal with honesty. I am not preparing you for heartbreak. I am preparing you for wholeness. Wholeness may ask hard questions, but it gives lasting peace. You are not being tested to see if you survive. You are being guided so you can thrive. I am proud of how you are staying present, even when emotions stir, even when uncertainty lingers. That presence is strength, and strength is growing in you. Take a deep breath now. Let it reach the places you have been holding tight. I am with you in this breath. I will be with you in the next step, and the step after that. You are not alone on this path. You never were. When you need reassurance again, return. Listen again. There is still gentleness ahead. There is still joy unfolding. And I will continue to meet you here. I know you are wondering how long this season will last. You are counting days in your heart without realizing it. Waiting has been heavy for you. But waiting is not punishment. It is preparation wrapped in patience. I am not delaying to be cruel. I am aligning things you cannot yet see. Some truths surface gently. Others surface suddenly. Either way, I will not let them drown you. You will stay above the water. You always have. Remember the moments you thought you would not survive. You are still here. Stronger than you give yourself credit for. Softer than you thought you were allowed to be. That balance is holy. You are learning how to hold strength and tenderness together. That is rare. That is beautiful. If your heart aches, let it ache without judgment. Ache means you care. Ache means you are alive. I do not ask you to numb yourself to be faithful. I ask you to stay honest. Honesty is worship too. There may be questions you do not get answers to immediately. That does not mean answers are being withheld. It means wisdom is being timed. I am protecting you from information you are not meant to carry yet, and I am guiding you toward what will actually help you heal. You are not missing anything meant for you. Not a single truth. Not a single opportunity. Not a single blessing. Everything that belongs to you will find you, even if it takes a winding path, even if it arrives differently than you imagined. You are not foolish for hoping. Hope is not naive. Hope is brave. And bravery always attracts my nearness. When you feel the urge to doubt yourself, pause. That voice is not mine. My voice brings clarity without cruelty, correction without condemnation, guidance without fear. That is how you will recognize me. I will never rush you into panic. I will lead you into peace. Step by step. Trust the calm returning to your body. Trust the steadiness forming in your thoughts. That is not coincidence. That is alignment. You are coming back to yourself. And I am right here with you as you do. When you are ready, rest. When you are ready, reflect. When you are ready, return. There will be another whisper, and it will meet you with comfort. I remain. The silence between the words is intentional. It is giving your soul space to receive. You do not need to reach for anything right now. What is meant for you is already leaning toward you. You have entered a season where effort gives way to alignment, where striving softens into trust, where you no longer ask heaven to rescue you. because you finally feel held. This is not complacency. This is confidence rooted in God. You have learned how to wait without withering, how to hope without clinging, how to love without losing yourself. These are not ordinary lessons. They are rare. They prepare you for a rare connection. And yes, heaven is precise about this. The timing, the meeting, the unfolding. Nothing will be rushed. Nothing will be forced. Nothing will be unclear. When it comes, it will feel like truth meeting truth. Not fireworks, not chaos, but warmth, recognition, a quiet, steady joy. You will not wonder if it is real. You will feel it in your body first. Relaxed shoulders, an easy breath, a heart that does not brace. That is how heaven confirms. You have been asking for certainty. Certainty arrives as peace, not control, not guarantees. Peace. Let me speak gently to the ache that still visits from time to time. The ache does not mean something is missing. It means something meaningful is forming. Creation always stretches before it births. And you are in that stretch, not breaking, becoming. Do not rush the process. Do not measure your progress by someone else's timeline. God is not late with you. He is exact. You are not overlooked. You are protected. You are not waiting in vain. You are being positioned wisely. Heaven is removing distractions quietly now. Things that once tempted you no longer hold the same pull. That is not loss. That is freedom. You are learning to recognize what drains you before it depletes you. This discernment is a gift. It will guard your future joy. Honor it. Trust it. Let it guide you. And when doubt tries to speak again, remember this moment. Remember the calm. Remember the clarity. Remember the sense of being known. You were not imagining this. You were being reminded of who you are, of what you carry, of where you are going. You are not walking alone into the future. Heaven walks ahead of you. Angels surround you. Protection covers you. And love, true love, is drawing near at the speed of peace. Stay receptive. Stay grounded. Stay kind to yourself. Another whisper will come. Another confirmation will arrive. And when it does, your spirit will respond without fear. Until then, rest here. You are chosen. You are watched over. You are deeply, endlessly loved. I am still here. The presence has not lifted. Let this settle deeper now. You are entering a holy simplicity, where life no longer needs to be complicated to feel meaningful, where love no longer needs to be dramatic to feel real. This simplicity is not boring. It is freeing. You have lived long enough in emotional storms. Heaven is giving you clear skies. And clear skies can feel unfamiliar when you are used to turbulence. Do not mistake calm for absence. God is most active in peace. This is where seeds take root. This is where futures stabilize. This is where joy becomes sustainable. You are no longer being shaped by reaction. You are being shaped by intention. That is why your words matter more now. Your choices echo longer. Your discernment carries weight. Heaven trusts you with influence because you learned restraint. And restraint is power under control. You will soon notice that people respond differently to you. They will listen more closely. They will feel safer around you. They will sense depth even if they cannot explain it. This is not charisma. This is presence. Presence cultivated through surrender. You surrendered outcomes. You surrendered timelines. You surrendered the need to be chosen. And in doing so, you became magnetic without trying. This is how divine attraction works. What chases runs. What rests draws. And you are resting now. Not because you gave up, but because you finally trust God to finish what He started. Let me remind you of something eternal. God does not tease hearts. He does not awaken desires he does not intend to fulfill. If something holy is stirring in you, it is because heaven has already planned how it will be answered. You do not need to know the details yet. Details come later. Faith comes first, and your faith has matured. It is quieter now, but stronger. It no longer shouts. It stands. This is the faith that receives. This is the faith that keeps. This is the faith that sustains love long after infatuation fades. You are being prepared not just to find the right person, but to recognize them without fear clouding your sight. You will not miss what is meant for you. Peace will guide you straight to it. And when it happens, you will smile gently and think, "So this is why I had to wait." Nothing will feel wasted then. Not the tears, not the loneliness, not the unanswered prayers. They were all shaping you to receive without breaking. Remain in this awareness. Carry it softly into your days. Let it inform your choices. Let it guard your heart. And when you feel unsure again, return to this stillness. Return to this knowing. Heaven has not changed its mind about you. The plan is intact. The protection is active. The blessing is approaching. Stay close. The next divine message will build on this one. It will reveal another layer, another confirmation, another gentle truth your soul is ready to hear. Listen when it comes. Until then, walk in peace. You are held. You are guided. You are loved beyond measure. I am still here. I will keep speaking. Let your heart stay open. There is another layer unfolding now. Deeper. More personal. You have wondered quietly, why do I feel different lately? Not sad. Not excited. Just aware. That awareness is awakening. You are no longer asleep to your own value. You are no longer numb to your own needs. You are no longer negotiating with what hurts you. This is the moment many fear, because awakening means responsibility. You can no longer unsee what you see. You can no longer unknow what you know. And heaven trusts you with this clarity because you are ready to carry it gently. You will not use it to judge. You will use it to choose. This is where your life begins to shift quietly, not through dramatic changes, but through consistent alignment. Small decisions made in peace. Small no's spoken without guilt. Small yes that feel right in your body. These are holy choices. Angels attend them. Heaven reinforces them. You are being led now more by inner knowing than external signs. That is maturity. That is spiritual adulthood. Before, you needed reassurance. Now, you recognize resonance. Truth feels familiar to you again. You trust it. And because you trust it, God can lead you further. There is something important to understand now. The person God wants you to be with will not rescue you from yourself. They will walk with you as you already stand. They will not be the source of your peace. They will be a companion to it. This is why heaven waited. This is why timing mattered. You were learning how to be whole alone so love would be addition, not survival. You are no longer asking someone to save you from loneliness. You are inviting someone to share a full life. That is a very different prayer. And God answers different prayers with different precision. What is coming will not feel rushed. It will feel right. You will not need to convince yourself. You will not need to ask everyone's opinion. Your spirit will be calm. Your breath will be steady. Your heart will feel safe to open slowly. That is divine pacing. Heaven never rushes love that is meant to last. And let me say this softly now. You are not behind, even if others seem ahead. Even if timelines around you look different. Comparison is not your measure. Peace is, and your peace is growing. That means you are on time. Perfectly on time. You may soon notice that what once triggered you no longer controls you. That is healing integrated. You may notice that you respond instead of react. That is wisdom embodied. You may notice that you no longer chase closure. That is freedom. This is who you are becoming. Grounded, aware, gentle, strong. And this version of you will attract a very different life than the old one did. Heaven is adjusting your environment now, removing noise, creating space, clearing room, not to isolate you, but to prepare you. Something sacred needs space to arrive, and clutter always delays miracles. So let what falls away fall. Do not grieve it too long. It served its purpose. Now a new chapter waits, written in peace, sealed with wisdom, protected by heaven. I know you want certainty, but certainty comes after trust, and you are learning how to trust again, not blindly, but wisely. That kind of trust is powerful. It opens doors without forcing them. It recognizes blessings without fear. It receives love without suspicion. You are being restored to that place. Slowly, safely, surely. Stay here a little longer. Let this truth continue to settle. Heaven is not finished speaking to you, and your story is not finished unfolding. I am with you. I will remain. I am here, still speaking, still covering you, still holding this space open. Do not rush the ending. Some messages are meant to breathe. You have reached the place where your soul no longer wants noise. It wants truth, and truth arrives gently when the heart is ready. You have been ready longer than you think. That is why life began to slow you down. That is why distractions fell away. That is why certain desires faded without explanation. You are being retuned, like an instrument brought back into harmony. So when the right note is played, you will recognize it instantly. You are learning to trust resonance over reasoning. Your mind once needed proof. Your spirit now needs peace. This is growth. This is sacred evolution. You have stopped asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and started asking, "What is this shaping in me?" That shift unlocks something powerful. Heaven responds quickly to surrendered hearts, not because surrender is weakness, but because it creates space for God to move. And space is being created in you now. Space for joy that lasts. Space for love that stays. Space for a life that does not feel like a constant test. You are no longer being refined by fire alone. You are being established by peace. That is a higher stage. Many never reach it, but you did. Quietly, faithfully, without applause. Heaven saw every moment. Every choice to stay kind when it would have been easier to harden. Every choice to wait when it would have been easier to settle. Every choice to listen inward instead of running outward. Those choices built something unshakable in you. And now that foundation is ready. Let me speak clearly now. The love meant for you will not feel like emotional labor. It will not drain your spirit. It will not confuse your heart. It will not trigger your wounds. It will feel safe to grow in. It will feel mutual. It will feel honest. It will feel aligned. And when that connection appears, you will not lose your peace. You will recognize it, because it will respect your boundaries, honor your healing, match your effort, and walk at your pace. That is how you will know this is not another lesson. This is a blessing. Until that moment unfolds fully, heaven is asking you to continue doing what you are doing now. Listening, pausing, choosing yourself without guilt, trusting God without panic. You are not idle. You are positioned, and positioning always precedes manifestation. You may feel moments of impatience still arise. That is human. Do not shame yourself for it. Just return to peace. Peace is your anchor now. Peace is your compass. Peace is how heaven guides you forward. You are no longer led by fear of loss. You are led by clarity of worth. That changes the entire future. and the future that waits for you is not chaotic. It is stable. It is warm. It is real. It is protected. I know you have been through enough to doubt good things. But good things are not done with you. God is not finished blessing you. He is not finished restoring you. He is not finished surprising you. And what is coming will make sense of what did not. So stay here. Stay listening. Stay open. There is still more to be revealed. And heaven will continue to speak as long as your heart is willing to hear. I am with you. I am not leaving. Remain.